We are gonna use a waist-high surface today. If you have one nearby, a chair, a wall. All right, let's do it. All right, you're gonna stand up and bring your feet a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out and then just find a nice bend to your knees. Lean forward at the waist, hug your low belly in. Bring your hands to your inner thighs and roll your shoulders down your back a few times. Finding that relaxation. This morning, I was pretty relaxed until I had internet issues. All right, come down a little lower and then take your right shoulder over towards your left knee. Doing a little hip opening stretch. And then take it the other side. Left shoulder comes over towards your right knee. All right, then we're gonna take this nice and slow. Come down for 2 and up for 2. It's down and lift. Nice and slow this morning, warming up. What's a cold morning here in Denver? A little faster now. Down, up, down, up. All right, pushing in your thighs on the up. Feel some engagement right there. And then we're gonna add the arms down and up. They go down, up, down. Starting arms forward. In a moment, we'll lift them a little higher if you're feeling ready for that. But focus on keeping your chest nice and lifted. And get down, up, down. All right, I'm still gonna get you guys out of here by 9:45. So we'll do just a slightly shorter workout than I'd originally planned. Down, up, just so you know what we're working with. All right, now maybe take the arms a little higher, down to the sky, down. Sinking low in your squat, really push down through your heels. Down. Whew. I'm feeling warmer, hope you guys are too. Down and up. Squeeze your glutes, keep your core tight. Down, down, up. Just a few more. Then we'll hold it down. 4, 3, 2, come down and hold. All right, bringing your hands back to your inner thighs and then toe heel your feet a little bit wider. Coming into a horse pose, toes turn out just a little bit more and then lift your chest up. So your shoulders are stacked over your hips, just like you'd be standing upright. Come down. Bring your left hand to your inner thigh, reach your right arm up and over. Find that side stretch. Then, other side. Right hand into right thigh, left hand over. We're gonna do that a little bit faster. Here we go. Go, reach, 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 reach. Finding your balance. I say that because I just started to fall backwards. Really push into your heels. Keep your legs low. 4, 3, 2. Come out and hold your arms long. Lift your right heel up and your right palm is gonna press up to the sky. Here we go. Take it right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Really feeling the heat in our thighs here. Full range of motion's coming up next. One more round of full range of motion for this warm-up series. Left, left. All right, 3, 2. All right, feet stay down. Palms face the sky, arms shoulder distance apart. Take it up and down. 2 counts up and lower. Pull up. Drop low. Staying slow here. Focusing on getting our heart rate up through the big range of motion. Arms up overhead and lower. 3 more. Then we hold. Think of pulling yourself up and pushing down. All right, last one up. Come down and hold. Bring your hands to prayer. Lift your chest. We're gonna go for a plank. You can turn left or right or go straight forward. High plank in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Turn. I'm gonna come more straight forward. All right, legs come back. Or you're on your knees, you curl your feet into your seat. Keep everything super long. Palms push down. Abs rock solid. That's always the goal in our plank, but you're really gonna be using almost every muscle in your body. Thinking about the muscles in your hands. All 10 finger pads push down into the floor. Find a little bend at your elbows. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. But then squeeze under your armpits, right where you might be wearing a sports bra, if you're someone who wears a sports bra. Hug your belly up and in. Squeeze your 2 hip points, the bony tops of your pelvis, in towards each other. Get your legs a little longer. From there, we're gonna take the tiniest little drop of our hips. Hips drop down an inch, up an inch, lower, lift, lower, lift. Really tiny, it's down, up. Big breaths. You got it, down. You can do this on your knees too. You got really active legs. Engaging your quadricep muscles, your hamstrings, your calves. It's down and up. 6 more, then we change. Each lift, try to hug in your low belly a little deeper. 4, maybe make them a little smaller. Last 2. All right, hold that plank, shoulders away from your ears. You're gonna come down to your right forearm, your left forearm, then back up to your right hand and your left hand. It's left, right, and left. It's right and left. 2 more times, then we hold the down. Nice and slow, try not to rock too much through your hips. Now come down and hold. Here, maybe you need a moment on your knees or you stick right in it. We're gonna bend and stretch our knees. They come to the floor and straighten. Bend, stretch, bend, and stretch. This plank series is a real burner here in our warm-up, in our core work. Try to stick with it, take a break. When and if you need to, then you jump right back in. But challenge yourself, you can always stay in the work a little longer than maybe your brain's telling you. All right, 2 more. All right, now it's left hand up, right hand up. Left hand down, right hand down. Just a few of these, like the other side. Try to keep your hips from swaying too much. We're going pretty slow, keep it controlled. Your down dog is coming up. First, hold it here on the up, 1 big breath. Abs tight, get long, down dog. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Push your chest back towards your heels. Maybe paddling out your legs. Ooh. All right, and then tap your knees to the floor. You're gonna come to an all fours position, hands under your knees, and find just a couple cat-cows. Arch your back, lift your chest up, finding that big flexion of your spine. Sorry, big extension of your spine. Then flexion, push down through your hands. Hug your belly in. 1 more time. And then come to the middle space. A nice neutral spine position, not tucking, not rounding. And you're gonna reach your left toes back behind you. Left toes go long. Push the ball of your foot down so your hips stay really even and level. And then reach your right arm long. Right arm lifts. Up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. All right, your left toes can stay pushing down in the floor, or you can lift your left leg up. Find those lifts. You can't see my toes or my hand, but hopefully you guys got the motion. Adding some core work here. It's 4 more. 2. All right, hold. If you haven't lifted your left leg yet, I challenge you to do that now. Lift it up, get it nice and long. All right, you're gonna pull your left knee over towards your left elbow, and you're gonna pull your right elbow back towards your right hip. So kind of opening up through your shoulder and your hip, and then reach everything long again. A little bit faster. You take it, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach. You can always go a little bit slower. You don't have to match my speed. Sometimes slower is harder. Just 6. We hold in 5. Big pulls, feeling that oblique action as your core keeps you stable. 2. Last one, hold it in. Pull your elbow a little farther back. Pull your left knee towards your left elbow. We'll stretch our wrists. In 3, in 2, and 1. Just come back, sit on your heels. Release your wrists. Finding that little wrist breather, maybe a roller coaster. And then we do the other side. So your hands back under your shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Right leg goes back. Finding nice square hips. Find some support through your right foot to start. Support through your right hand. And then reach your left arm up. Left arm finds little lifts. Lefts. All right, you know what's coming this side. So maybe you lift your right leg up right away. Maybe you wait for a moment. Really establish that core stability first. You want to feel a little tuck under of your hips so you're not arching through your low back. Really keep everything really solid. This doesn't need to be very big. Left, left, left. All right, 4, 3, 2, and you just hold. Lift your right leg up. If you haven't already, we're gonna find that opening up pull. So left elbow back towards left hip. Right knee up towards right elbow. Inner thigh open to the floor. And then reach everything long. A little faster, you pull. Reach, pull, reach. All right, a lot of great work happening here. Full body work. We're gonna arms, legs, tons of core. Stick with it. Pull, reach. You have 4, 3, 2, and a hold. Here we go. Hold the in. Pull your knee closer. Pull your elbow back more. Child's pose in 3, 2, and 1. Take your knees wide. Sink your seat back towards your heels. Whew. Drawing some big breaths in and out. Shoulders come down your back. And then rise up. All right, sweep your legs around in front of you. We're gonna come into some high C curve abdominal work. So squeeze your ankles, knees, and thighs together. Lightly hold on behind your hamstrings. And then lean back. We're gonna find flexion of our spine. That's that cat position, right? We're in a different orientation to the ceiling now, but finding that round position of your spine, tucking your hips under, drawing your belly down into that space. Neck nice and long, take it down an inch, up an inch, lower, lift, down, up, stop, up. All right. I'm feeling really warm today. I hope you guys are too. I don't know if I just have the heat up more because it's cold outside, or I'm just working hard. Either way, always feels good to get a little sweat going. Take it down an inch, up an inch. All right, if you feel really locked in, your abs are pushing down and in, maybe you can reach your arms forward. Face down, up, down, up. You want your legs nice and stable. Most importantly, pelvis nice and stable. But legs can be squeezing tight together or have a little space between. Whatever feels right for your body. We're gonna hold the down, hold. All right, wherever you're at, try to reach your right arm long. Your left hand can be holding on or reaching long. Shoulders down your back. You're gonna turn your palm to face the floor and you're gonna cross your left arm. I'm all mixed up. Right arm. Right arm's gonna cross over for 2 and back for 2. Across and back. If your left hand is lifted, maybe your right hand's coming to tap your left and back. It's over and back. Flowing parallel to the floor. Now hold your right hand over. Bring your hands to the outside of your left thigh, or you can reach your arms long on the diagonal to take 20 curls. Curl, 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 curl. Right hip pulls back, even as you rotate to the left. You got it. 8, 7, 6 and a hold. 3, 2, hold and freeze. Shoulders down, legs stable, pelvis locked in. Belly down. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Hold on. Shoulders down your back. Belly comes down and in. You reach your left arm long. Maybe your right arm as well. Left palm comes to the floor. Take it to the right and back. Over towards your right knee. Back to the left. Over. Each time your left hand crosses your belly, can you push it down and in? A little more. Don't lean back too far. You don't want to feel anything negative in your back. You can always sit up a little more, but then focus on the tuck under of your hips. Push. Push. And in. 2 more. Push. To the side. All right, hold it over to the right. Hands stay here or hold on. You curl 20, 19, 18. Finding that little twist. Almost there. We got this in a final hold. Up, up. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your neck long. You got it. Curl, 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 curl. All right, 6, 4, 2, hold. Come back to center. Shoulders down. Deep tuck under the hips. Lengthen your low back forward towards your heels. Knit your ribs down. Keep your head nice and long through the neck. Gaze forward. Maybe you reach your arms long. Right here. You got it. 20 seconds. Then we stretch our hip flexors. Shoulders down your back. Breathe. You got it. Put a little more tension in your waist. Hold it here. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Cross your legs and then push your hips forward. Stretch through your hip flexors. Try to keep your hands solid into the floor. And then other leg over top. We're gonna stand up and get into our arm work. If you've got light weights or anything similar at home you want to use, grab them. If not, you'll get plenty of work from your brain. All right, feet come under your hips. Then you're gonna bend your knees. Pull your elbows high. Then reach your arms forward. Do that faster. Take it, pull, reach, pull, reach. All right, hopefully your abs are telling you that they're there. Right after our plank series and all that core work, you should be tapped into your ab muscles. You want to keep them turned on here. As you're hinged forward, you're using your ab strength to support your low back. You pull, reach, pull, reach. Don't think just about the pull. Think about the push forward too. You push, pull. Think about stopping in each position. Stop long, stop back. Stop long, stop back. We're gonna all stop in the back and find some tricep work. 6 more rows. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the back. Stretch your arms straight. Turn your palms so they face the floor. So thumbs out to your sides, pinkies in towards your seat. Shoulders down your back, neck long. You're gonna lift arms one at a time. Lift, right, left, right, left, little left, 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 left. All right, option. As you lift one arm at a time, lift the same heel. Lift, left, 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 left. Keeping a bend in your knees, you can always bend a little more. 6, 5. I skipped 1. All right. You're gonna bring your right heel up, left heel up. Just an option, if this is too unstable, you can drop your heels. Turn your palms to face each other. Bend your knees a little more. Lift your arms a little higher. You're gonna bend and stretch your elbows. Just take a little bend, stretch, bend. Coming into more of a drinking bird position. Drop your chest as far as feels accessible to you today. A little more core work here. Hug your belly up and in. Try to look at something not moving on the floor. For some balance help, you bend, stretch, bend, stretch. This is it for triceps. You can do it. Get your arms super straight. Keep lifting them high. Bend, stretch. 6 more. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2 and a hold. Stick with me. I'm tired. Help me out here. Lift your arms a little higher. Get your arms straight. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that bent knee position. Palms to the floor. Wide row. Back. Reach. Back. Reach. So a little less lean of the chest now. Reach. Pull. Reach. Just a few of these. Then we're going to lift our chest. Back. And reach. Elbows high and wide. Bringing your shoulder blades together and down your back. But don't open up your ribs on the front side of your body. Keep them nice and knit together. That's going to ensure your core is firing the whole time. All right, keep the movement going, but lift your chest so you're standing. Pull, reach, pull, reach. 6, 5, 4, before we add the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down. All right, I'm gonna set my weights to the side. I encourage you to keep yours. I'm having a little elbow stuff going on, but keep your weights if you can. All right, click your heels together, and then from that position, step your right leg back. So you're finding this turned out, sometimes called curtsy lunge. If you've got a waist-high surface nearby, got a chair here, you might hold on with one hand for a little stability, but that would mean dropping your weights. So I'm gonna challenge you not to do that unless you feel really wobbly. All right, bend your knees. Bring your elbows into your sides. Bicep curl, extend. It's bicep curl, extend. There's always so many options in bar. I mean, I think in a lot of workouts, right? There's lots of options, but bar especially, we talk a lot about different things you can do, which is great. But sometimes I feel like I could stand here and talk about options for like 5 minutes, and then I forget to tell you what we're actually doing. So the more classes you do, the more you're gonna realize what options there are when you need them. Always feel free to message me if you got any questions. All right, we're gonna add an up. Take it up and curl, down, extend, up and curl, down, extend. All right, getting into our thighs a little bit more. And this first one is really gonna work your glute as well. Front glute is firing as you push your front left heel down into the ground. 3 more, up and lower. 2. Last one up. Now hold it down. Keep your legs really low, elbows into your sides. You're gonna reach your arms forward, pull, forward, 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 pull, forward, pull. 3, 2, now hold the out. Turn your palms to face each other. Bend your elbows, finding this hammer curl position. Frame your face. You're gonna punch your arms up, pulse your legs down. Push, 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 push. Let's push, 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 push. You got it, push, push. Going a little lower, feeling the heat. In your left leg, maybe your right thigh too. Keep your inner thighs open towards the direction you're facing. Push, push, push. You've got 6 more. Then we hold. All right, come down and hold. You got it. Hold in that down position. Get low. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back. Click your heels together. Find narrow V. You're gonna keep your arms lifted. Your heels are 1 inch off the floor. You're gonna take your arms out to the sides. Just hold here, finding your balance. We transitioned a little quickly there. So find that click of your heels, bend your knees, chest right up over your hips. Pull your right arm down, and then as you push it up, pull your left arm down. You pull, push, pull, push, 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 pull, push, pull. Just a few more of these. We're gonna go a little lower. We're breaking up our narrow V into 2 sets, so it's just about a minute here. See how low you can go. All right, bring your right arm up and hold. Bring your left arm up to meet it. 20 pulses, go. Down, 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 down. We're gonna step our right foot forward. Find that curtsy lunge, other side. 4, 2, and 1. Come up. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot back. Weights in your hands. Bend your knees. This time your palms are gonna face each other. Turning out your legs. Finding that inner thigh open, but don't let your right knee flap to the side. Hug it in. Come down a little lower. Hammer curls. Take it up. 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. I had in mind a nice kind of traditional bar workout with not too much cardio today. I think having those tech issues at the beginning of class have made me feel like a little rushed. I'm rushing a couple things, but don't rush. No reason to rush. Good to move slow. Just want to give you guys a good full body workout, even though we were late to start. All right, we're gonna add the lift up. Here we go, take it up. 2, down, 2, up, 2. Really squeezing your weights if they're still in hand, or just working your muscles using some mental resistance. And lower. 2 more. And lower. All right. Hold that low position. You're gonna open your palms to the sides. Take it out and squeeze. A little faster. It's out. Squeeze. Out. Squeeze. Squeezing your biceps. But think a lot about keeping your ribs rock solid. Out. Squeeze. We're gonna hold the out. 4, 3, 2, hold it out and pulse. Pulse. All right, this is where we finish. We got this in a hold, then we go back to narrow V. 4, 3, 2, hold. Come down as low as you can. Visualize narrow V, but we're gonna set our weights down. So even if you've got your weights set them to the side, you can grab your surface if you need that stability. It's 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, set your waist to the side. You've got a chair or wall, maybe get a little closer to it. Heels click together. Finding narrow V, you lift your heels up. You bend your knees forward. All right. Your outside hand can be on your hip. It can reach up to the sky. We're gonna go down for 2, up for 2, down, 2, up, 2, down. Finding that low posture. With healthy knees, you can get super low. Remembering, you've got 2 rounds of this. This is your second, so you're not in it for long. down. You can bring your other arm up. Squeeze your heels. Hug your belly in. You can also bring your hands to prayer position. Hug your belly in. Breathe. Come a little lower. This is it. This is the end of this narrow V. Get a nice long hold here where we fire up those thigh muscles. Could you hug your inner thighs in a little more towards each other? Bend your knees a little bit more. Go as low as you can. 10 seconds. Breathe. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up. You're gonna stay right next to your surface. Actually, let's turn and face your chair, your wall. You're gonna bring hands to your surface, or you can bring forearms to your surface. You're gonna bend both knees and find that hinge forward that we've talked about already this class. Hug your belly up and in. From here, you're gonna push down through your right foot. Step your left foot back behind you. All right, finding this hinge forward position. You're gonna lift your thigh bone up to try to match the angle of your torso. See, straight line from my head to my knee, and then you're gonna kick your heel to seat. You kick, reach, reach. Getting into some glute work here, but not relieving our thighs fully. You want a nice big bend of your right knee. Kick, kick, kick. You got it. 6 more. 5. Not a hamstring, right? All right. Hold it in. It doesn't have to be all the way in tight, but the tighter you get it, the more you're gonna work your hamstring. Push weight into your left elbow or left hand. You're gonna push your leg up an inch. Left leg. Lifts, lifts, lifts. So if your arms are extended on your surface, you're gonna get a little more core work, back work. I'm keeping my arms in so you guys can see my full body. But whatever works for you, you want that rock solid core, tapping into that plank position you held earlier in class. Push, push, almost done. You have 6. All right, hold your leg up. Stretch your legs straight behind you. Option to reach your right arm forward, similar to what we did in that warm-up, all fours position. Now your bent right knee is gonna pulse down an inch. Just go down, down, down. Little pulse, pulse. Think about this as holding a plank from your fingertips to your left toes, really long, really strong and straight. Pulse, pulse, pulse. All right, you can do it. Go a little bit lower. Hopefully feeling it a lot in your right leg. You have 4, 3, 2, freeze and hold. Could you lift your left leg a little higher? Hug your belly in. Bend your right knee more. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, bring your legs wide, come next to your chair. Just come down, up, down, up. Little rest between sides if you need to. Grab some water. Great time to do it. This is not really a rest, right? That's kind of an overstatement. But just some big movements. Flush out some of that burn you built up in your glutes before we transition to the other side. All right, 2 more. Come down. All right, shake it out. Get ready for the other side. Bringing your hands or forearms to the chair. Stepping your feet back just a little bit. And then finding the hinge at your waist. Bend your knees. This time you're gonna push down through your left foot and you're gonna step your right leg back behind you. Lift your leg up, trying to get your thigh nice and in line with your spine. Push weight into your right arm, right hand, kick your seat. It's kick, extend, kick, extend. I was really pushing into my chair, it started to fall over. Sometimes I really miss that ballet bar, right? It never fell over. But doing what we can here, still working our body a lot. Can you bend your left knee a little more? Try to keep your hips really square. You're not opening up through your right hip. It's staying pointed down towards the floor, towards your surface. All right. I promised you guys we wouldn't be too late, even though we started late, so we are almost done. We got this in a final push for our abs. All right, hold it in, press up an inch. That final push for our abs is gonna be really quick because this is tons of ab work right here. Think about your plank, right? Hugging your belly up and in, minimizing any arch in your low back. You push, push. Got that final variation here in this fold over seat work. You push, push. Last 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold the up. Reach your left arm long as an option. Stretch your right leg straight. Hold this plank. Now left knee bends down an inch, up an inch. Really getting into your left glute. It's bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. All right, we are gonna combine a little stretching with that final ab exercise I talked about. After we hold, you're gonna come down to a seated position. But focus on this final 5 little bends. Take it 4. We hold in 3, 2, hold that bend, reach, fingertip and toe farther away, hug your belly in. Breathe here, seated position. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. All right, we are gonna stretch on our backs. So start seated, and then roll down to your back. Cross one ankle over the other, find a figure 4. All right, taking this out of our legs. A little more abs before we do our final stretch. Let it feel good to stretch your glute here. Push your knee away, keep both feet flexed. And then switch sides. Press the other ankle over. Whew. All right, from there, bring your feet into a rooftop position. Feet a little higher than knees. Curl your shoulders up off the floor. From there, little curls. Take it up an inch. Lift, lift. All right, nothing fancy here. We did a lot of obliques in our first ab exercise. We did a lot of belly down core today. So, just a final chance to work your upper abdominals a little bit more. Those rectus abdominals right at the top of your ribs. You maybe reach your arms longer. Trying to come up a little higher. You've got 10 more, that's it. Just lift. 8, 7, we hold. 4, 3, 2, just come up high and hold. Maybe reach your arms long if you haven't already. Could you curl a little higher? 10 seconds, you made it. This is the end of our workout. Get up a little more. And breathe for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come down, hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Whew. Find a little happy baby. Push your feet up into your hands. Continuing any rocks that feel calling to you today. All right, and then rock and roll 1 or 2 times, or 3 times, and come up. All right, we are going to find a runner's lunge. So step your left foot forward, bring your knee back, shoulders down. I'm gonna adjust this just a little bit. All right, finding that nice stretch, shoulders down. All right, bring your left fingers alongside your left side. Reach your right arm up and over. And then bring your chest back to upright. Bend your right elbow. Grab a hold with your left hand. Push your head back. All right, then release your hands forward. Push your hips back. Flex through your left foot as you keep a nice tall spine. And then dive your heart forward. At your farthest reach, you can round up and over. I'm so glad you guys all joined me today, even though you had to wait. a little while there at the beginning. I appreciate your patience and sticking with it. You didn't say, oh, she's not on, I'm just not gonna do it. You guys did it. All right, you can take your legs a little farther apart. And then pull back. All right, other side, step your right foot forward. I did not stick to the 9:45 schedule, so I'm sorry. If you were squeezing this in on your morning, right hand down, left hand up, but kind of struck the balance. Wanted to give you guys the full workout I planned, the full workout you maybe were counting on for today. Let's find a tricep stretch. Bend your elbow, grab a hold. You guys know if you want longer, shorter workouts, there's always my website, which has different links, and it tells you the links right there. All right, shift your hips back, flex through your right foot, reach your arms long. All right, reach, reach, reach. At your furthest reach, come down. I'm gonna send out my email later today that's gonna have all the info about what's happening this week. I'm hoping I can fit in 1 or 2 IG live classes this week. As you might know, we're doing a house renovation and there's not a lot of rooms and times to work with this week, so I'll do my best. I'm also teaching in person here in Denver. Go a little lower if you haven't already. Teaching in person at the park next Sunday, November 1st. So it's gonna be warmer then, I promise. Let's find a low crouch. All that info will be in my email, or message me if you've got questions. Find your balance here. Let's take a final hamstring stretch as we slowly lift our hips. All right, and then slowly rise up. Let's take 3 big breaths to finish out this time together. Bend your knees, breathe in, lift up. Exhale. 2 more times, bend a little deeper, reach a little higher. Exhale. Last one, up. And then exhale down. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take 1 more breath. Thanking your body for working hard for you today. Thanking your brain for getting you here today. So good to see all your names, picture all your faces. I hope you guys all have an awesome Sunday. Take care. Thank you guys.